So are you also enrolling users manually to their courses till now? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to enroll ThriveCart Learn user on Zoho Forms submission. So over here I'm running a Edutech company and we offer free courses to all our new leads and potential clients. And we use Zoho Forms to collect the registrations for these free courses. So now what I want is that as soon as a new lead registers for my free course with the help of Zoho Forms, automatically that same lead should be enrolled into my ThriveCart Learn account into that same course they registered for. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Zoho Forms and ThriveCart Learn. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also want to create this automation for your business? Then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video I'll show you how to automatically enroll a user in ThriveCart Learn whenever a new submission is received through Zoho Forms. This automation ensures that every lead or student who fills out your form is instantly granted the access to their course, eliminating manual work and improving the enrollment process. So stay with me as I'll walk you through the process step by step. So to get started, I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy, and as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm just going to click on this sign in. And as soon as we are going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. And over here, you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm just going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And as soon as we're going to click on this access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we simply have to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations. And on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have already created in which I save my workflows. So if you wish to learn how to create a new folder or a subfolder, you can refer to this hyperlink given right over here which says learn more. Alright, so I'm just going to save my workflows in this folder only which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to enroll ThriveCart Learn user on Zoho Forms submission. Zoho Forms to ThriveCart Learn. And then we simply have to click on this create. And as soon as we are going to click on this create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. So trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow will run. Alright, trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. And that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger in a particular workflow. And to get started with our automation, we simply have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm just going to select it as Zoho Forms. So I'm just going to search for Zoho Forms, and as you can see the same, so we are simply going to select it. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So for the trigger event, I'm just going to select it as new form submitted because what I want is that as soon as a new form submission is received in my Zoho Forms, automatically this workflow should get triggered and Pabbly should capture the response for the same. Alright, so I've successfully selected my trigger event and now it has given me a webhook URL, and we are going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our Zoho Forms account and our Pabbly Connects workflow. So what we are going to do is we are simply going to copy this webhook URL and then we have to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your Zoho Forms account, go to the existing form you want to integrate and click on edit, visit the integrations, webhooks and then configure webhook. Alright, so we're going to follow the same. I'm just going to open my Zoho Forms, and over here you can see all the forms which I have in my Zoho Forms. But today I want to create this automation for this form, which is Java course for beginners. So this is the course registration form, alright. And now I'm just going to hover on the form I want to create this automation for, and then we have to go towards the edit of the same form. And after coming over here towards the edit of this form, we have to go towards the integration tab, alright. So you have to keep in mind that you have to hover on the same form for which you want to create this automation. And after coming over here towards the integration tab, from the left side of the bar we have to look for webhooks and go towards webhooks. So as you can see, already my webhook status is enabled. So if it is disabled for you, you first have to enable this webhook status right from here, and then you have to simply paste the webhook URL which we copied from our workflow right over here in the webhook URL field, alright. And then for the content type you have to select it as application/JSON. For the authorization type you have to select it as journal. You're going to move on forward. For the payload parameters you have to give the field names and select the payload parameters right from here. I've already done it, so I'm just going to move on forward and click on this save. And yes, you can see that we have successfully saved this, and with this we have successfully added our webhook URL in our Zoho Forms account. And with this we have successfully created a connection between our Zoho Forms account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. But now it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission/record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what we have to do is, I'm just going to open my Zoho Forms, and now from here we have to go towards this access form button. And as you can see that this is the form, so I'm just going to fill in this form and do the test submission. Let's say for the first name I'm just going to keep it as best right over here. For the last name I'm just going to keep it as user only. This is the phone number, and let's say that for the email I'm just going to keep it as bestuser555@pabblytudes.com. And then we simply have to click on this submit, and yes, you can see thank you, your response has been submitted. So yes, now what has happened is that Zoho Forms has sent the details of a test submission to our workflow. And yes, over here you can see that Pabbly has captured the response for the same. You can see the same first name, same last name, same phone number, and the same email address which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new response is received from my Zoho Forms, which is as soon as someone registers for my course with the help of Zoho Forms, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered, and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. Alright, so further what I want is, I want to enroll ThriveCart Learn user on Zoho Forms submission. So for my action application, I'm just going to select it as ThriveCart Learn. So I'm just going to search for ThriveCart Learn right over here, and as you can see the same, so we are simply going to select it. And now for the action event, we have to select it as create new student and click on this connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your ThriveCart account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the token. And to get this token, we are simply going to follow the help text, and it is saying you can get the API key from the ThriveCart account from the API and webhook section available under the settings section. So as you can see that it has given me a hyperlink to redirect me to the API and webhook section. So I'm just directly going to open this hyperlink right from here, which will redirect me to the API and webhook section of my ThriveCart account. So yes, it was really easy because I've already logged in my ThriveCart account before starting with the automation. So it is always advised to log in your applications before starting with the automation. It makes the procedure easy. And now over here you can see the section of API keys. So we have to go towards this view settings of the API keys. And now I'm just going to create a new key. For that, I'm just going to click on this create API key button right over here. It is saying enter the name of the key. So let's say I'm just going to enter the name of my key as Zoho Forms. So now after entering the key name, I'm just going to click on this create API key button. And yes, you can see that over here is my API key. So I'm just going to copy this API key right from here. And then we are simply going to paste it right over here in our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And after doing this, we simply have to click on this save. And yes, you can see that with this, we have successfully connected our ThriveCart Learn account with our Pabbly Connect's account. So yes, now we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the email address and many other details. So yes, I'm just going to enter all of my details in order to create a new student in my ThriveCart Learn Plus account. over here you can see that we have received the email in our Zoho Forms response, and with the help of the same email only, I want to create a new student in my ThriveCart Learn, right? So I'm just going to enter the same email address right over here in the email address field, but we are not going to enter it manually or by copy pasting it like this, but instead we're going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Zoho Forms as our trigger application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So with it, I'm just going to map this email address simply by opening the response and mapping the email address. We're going to move on forward. It is asking me for the course ID, so it is saying enter the course ID here. You can get the course ID by editing your course and from the URL. Alright, we're going to follow the same. I'm just going to open my ThriveCart account, and over here you can see I am offering these 3 courses, but I want to create this automation only for a particular course, which is Java course for beginners. So I'm just going to go towards the edit of the same course right from here, for which I want to create this automation. And over here you can see that this is the URL which we have received, and now from this URL only we are going to get the course ID. So as you can see that this is the URL which we have received, and the course ID is after edit slash. So as you can see, the course ID is this after edit slash. So I'm just going to copy this course ID right from here, and then we are simply going to paste it right over here in our course ID field on our Pabbly Connect's workflow. Alright, so now we're going to move on forward, and it is saying enter the full name of the student here. Alright, so I'm just going to map the name. I'm just going to map the first name, put a space, and then the last name. We're going to move on forward. It is asking me for the tags. So if you wish, you can definitely add tags. And also you can see that now it is asking me for many other details. So all of these details are not the required details. If you wish, you can definitely fill out these details too, but I don't wish to do so. So I'm directly going to click on this save and send test request. And as soon as we're going to click on this save and send test request, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that we have successfully created a new student in our ThriveCart Learn account with the same details. So I'm just going to open my ThriveCart Learn account and check for the new student created. So I'm just going to open my ThriveCart Learn account, and now we are going to go back towards the courses. All right, so I'm just going to open this, and over here I'm just going to go towards my students section, and over here you can see a new student has been added. You can see the same name and the same email. So I'm just going to view the profile of the student, and yes, you can see enrolled courses is Java course for beginners. So yes, you can see that we have successfully given the access of this course to best user. You can see the same email, same name, and also you can see the enrolled course. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, but now I'll just test this workflow once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to open my Zoho Forms once again, and we're going to do another test submission, but this time with the new details. Let's say for the first name I'm just going to keep it as test only. Let's say that for the last name I'm just going to keep it as student right over here. For the phone number I'm just going to keep it as same. For the email, let's say that I'm just going to keep it as teststudent9996@pabblytudes.com. So I'm just going to enter teststudent9996@pabblytudes.com, and now I'm just going to click on this submit, and yes, you can see thank you, your response has been submitted. So now what has happened is that Zoho Forms has sent the details of a test submission to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further created a new student in our ThriveCart Learn account. So I'm just going to open my ThriveCart Learn account. We're going to go back towards the students right from here, and yes, over here you can see a new student has been created. I'm just going to view the profile of the student. You can see all the details. You can see the same name, you can see the same email address, and over here you can see that this student has been enrolled into my Java course for beginners. That too without any manual efforts, within seconds of submission of the form. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and we have also tested this workflow in real time too, and it is running perfectly fine. So yes, now as soon as someone registers for my course with the help of Zoho Forms, automatically they would be enrolled in the ThriveCart Learn in the same course. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.